Welcome to the art of business influence, selling without selling. Whether subscribing for yourself or for your entire team, everyone wants a business advantage. Now, that advantage is yours. This is more than online training, it's coaching in the cloud, web-based inspiration deliverable across multiple devices with an engaging platform filled with inspiring ideas, innovative modules, keynote clips, and fully measurable testing. No books, no DVDs, no classroom required. I'm bringing all the concepts and stories from my speeches and books direct to you and your people. From the 3 communication assumptions to the power of the L war. From the 3 C's of effective communication to the secrets of the pitch. From the unspoken truth behind meeting etiquette to the psychology of the jealousy effect. This is a truly unique offering, helping you grow your business. Innovative, entertaining, and instantly usable. This course is about giving you or your people a strategic advantage.
Are you suffering from bad meetings, awful presentations, and just terrible workshops?
Here's what gets me. You go to a meeting and you leave it feeling more anxious, more worried, more confused, and looking at your calendar going, that's my day disappearing. I'm hoping to get 1 or 2 useful things out of the day. That is ridiculous.
Every presentation should be genius, and every presentation can be genius.
There is a ton of content in the Presentation Genius course. Let me give you a taste of what's to come. The neuroscience of a good meeting, so you really understand what happens in people's brains, and you can apply that to how you design a meeting, how you design a training, how you design something you facilitate. How to make your collateral really pop, so you're not just giving out the same old letter-sized black and white pieces of paper, but you're actually giving them stuff that engages them, inspires them, and actually helps them do the work that needs to be done. The 6 steps for designing a great meeting. And you know what? It's not by opening a PowerPoint document and starting to fill it in. Or how about this? The 3 essential tools that every facilitator needs. These are things I carry with me to every single meeting. There's just 3, but with these 3 things I can make a real difference to any meeting, whether I've got one planned already or whether I need to make one happen there and then in the spot.
So let me tell you just how massive this is. It's 23 15-minute episodes, and so by my maths, that is 5 hours of our best content on how to present, how to facilitate, and how to run those meetings. You're going to lose that edge of anxiety that you might always have, and you're going to know that you're a top professional every time you run that meeting.
I imagine a world in which the vast majority of people wake up every single morning inspired to go to work and come home every single day fulfilled by the work that they do. My hope is that this course takes us a little further down that path. If people learn their why, it makes them better qualified and, more importantly, more confident to choose the careers, choose the jobs, and find the companies that create environments in which they are more likely to be inspired and feel fulfilled. And that's the goal. The discovery of why was not an academic exercise or commercial exercise. It was something deeply, deeply personal. I had a small business and after a few years had lost my passion for what I was doing. People gave me silly advice like, do what you love. I was doing the same thing, I didn't love it anymore. Thanks to the confluence of some events, I discovered this naturally occurring pattern. I knew what I did and I knew how I did it, but I couldn't tell you why. And I realized I had to answer that question if I was going to find that balance. And so I became obsessed with answering this question, why do I do what I do? Not only did it restore my passion, it restored it to levels I'd never experienced before. And as we do when we discover something beautiful, we share it with the people we love. And so I shared it with my friends. And my friends started making crazy life changes. And they invited me to share it with their friends. And I would show up at someone's apartment and literally give a little talk about this discovery I'd made. And I would just get more and more invitations, and this thing just sort of spread organically. And it's really changed the course of my life and changed the course of my career, where now I'm completely devoted to spreading this idea and helping people either find their passion or amplify it if they already have it. Having a job we love is a right and not a privilege. It's not for the chosen few. And so my hope is to share this idea with as many people as possible so that indeed saying I love my job becomes the standard and not the exception. I used to do the why discoveries myself. That's how it began. I would actually help my friends learn their why. I used to sit down with them and go through this process. It took hours where I'd ask them all about their life and try and see the patterns to try and discern their why. And it was great and highly effective, but I was the only one doing it. So I shared it with others, and there was a few of us doing it, but still, there was this desire to do it with more people. And so we took this process that I used to do manually and took everything that I learned and put it in this online course. But it's basically the exact same thing I used to do by myself. So it's really fun to see it come to life in a course.